Well, this is the kind of match every football fan looks forward to. A lot on the line and the likelihood of a tension-packed occasion. Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live here on EA TV. And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm Derek Ray, your match commentator, and alongside providing all the tactical and technical analysis, it's Stuart Robson. And very much looking forward to bringing you live action from MLS. What might we see today, Stuart?
Thanks, Derek, as always. This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got two teams full of quality, some interesting matchups, and two coaches that want to play an attractive brand of football. What more could you ask for?
Might really be able to trouble them here. But really sticking to their task defensively. A chance to whip it in. And possibilities here. Accurate pass upon accurate pass. Oh, surely! Oh, that was a chance to give them an early advantage.
Well, they should be off to a flyer here, and that was a poor effort. He must hit the target.
Well, it's fair to say he's been across all the back pages and the focus of social media as well, leading into this game. The rumours have been confirmed. He has elected to end his illustrious career at the end of this campaign. A massive loss for the club, Stuart.
Well, it's a great shame because he's been a joy to watch over the years. But he's certainly going out at the top, which I think is a really good decision, Derek.
Couldn't hang on to it. Jody Shota. A danger here as he runs at them. A goal! They've opened the scoring in the derby. And I'll tell you what, you can hear a pin drop in here.
Well, as you can see, he gave the keeper no chance there. He looked so confident, didn't he? That's a cool finish.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Vecino. Gassama. Alan Cruz. Well, he's given us away. Going well. Oh, could be. Well, diving magnificently to make sure he got there. Well, opting for the short corner. And crossing towards the far post. Well, a bit short with the clearance. Dangerous looking attack. Oh, surely. Well, it might still work out for them. And he clears it out of harm's way. That's fine play to keep control of the ball. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. But quick thinking defensively. Gives it a go. Still a chance. Well, timed his challenge magnificently. Vecino. Sekou Gassama. This looks promising. Well, they continue their push for the equaliser, but definitely not forcing it. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Well, not hard to read that pass. Well, he could really get at the opposition. It might be on for them. Oh, good reflexes from the keeper, and the danger averted.
Well, can they draw level here? The crowd certainly think so.
And he's fired over the corner. Not quite the clearance they were hoping for. Well, he didn't have too much room to work with, but a long way off target. Shota. Knight. Promising attack, this. He's managed to lose his marker. Well, he has cause to be grateful to his teammate. Yuya Kubo. Vecino. Gassama. Promising looking ball. Not the best clearance. And in the end, no damage done. Almost at half-time, it's going the way of the visitors as things stand. Stuart, what have you made of what you've seen?
Yes, they've defended really well all over the pitch. Their work rate and discipline has been excellent. But any drop in tempo and this lead could easily slip away.
Giving it a try. Well, getting in the way. Superb save. Favouring the short one. And no-nonsense defensive clearance. Throw-ins given. Setting off perhaps a little bit too much here. It's a neat move. And players waiting in the centre. He got nothing but ball. He's conceded the corner. Well, they're going for the short one. And routine for the keeper in the end. The cross far too close to him. And the keeper not thinking it through. It should be. Ball is loose. And problem solved for now. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. The two teams have switched around and are ready now for the second half. A bit of running room now on the wing. Well, racing past his man. That's not a bad ball. Well, not cleared away completely. And I think the threat has been averted. Breaking at pace. And in with a real chance. Will he? Oh, a clinical counter-attack. And so close to a goal.
Well, that's exactly what they're looking to do. Force the turnover and then break at pace. So close to a very good goal.
A lot of talk in the newspapers and on the internet about Leicester City, and they have finally got their man. The transfer has officially gone through.
Yeah, at that price, I think he's value for money. He'll certainly improve their squad and maybe the team. It's a good signing, you have to say.
Terrific save. An unforced error, you've got to say. Knight. Jody Chotard. And the keeper there to deal with it. And a throw-in it's going to be. Knight. And more action from Major League Soccer to come on EA TV. It's FC Cincinnati, and they take on the Philadelphia Union.
Well, that should be a really good game between two entertaining teams in a great stadium.
Useful looking position, you've got to say. Still looking for space. How about the cross? Well, potential danger. Can he finish? Making sure it didn't get past him. Tackling and winning the ball to boot. Every pass hitting its target. Crossing possibilities. Knight. Jody Chotard. He must finish! And throwing himself at the ball. Short corner taken. It's there for him. Well, he couldn't quite hit the target, Stuart.
Well, it's a decent effort, but I don't think it was ever going to trouble the goalkeeper.
They will now make use of their substitutes bench. "20 minutes remaining. Well, a quick reminder, there's another MLS game for you to look forward to on EA TV. It's the Columbus Crew, and they face New York City FC. Going well. Now what can they do from here? Terrific block. Well, they want that equaliser, but their passing remains smooth. Must score! He's gone and found the net! Brilliant! Piece of finishing. Magnificent goal.
Let's see this again, because the delivery into the box couldn't be any better. Played into just the right area, and the strike could not get any better. Hits through the back of the ball with such power. What a goal this is.
So underway again, following the goal that made things level. Noel. Well, they keep passing away. Well, they couldn't keep that sequence going, unfortunately. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Well, so many possibilities, but it didn't happen for them. Cariso. On the attack, is there to be late excitement? Well, spot on with that challenge. 10 minutes to go then. What can they do from here? Opportunity to deliver the cross. Yuya Kubo. Goalkeeper should take charge. Jody Shota. Good technique displayed. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. In with a chance. Beautifully weighted ball. And possibilities here. And take it away. Just 1 minute of stoppage time, say the officials. Can they nudge in front late on here? Must take the lead here. A goal! Late on! And one that silences the majority.
Well, he puts it away really well, as you can see, but you'd expect him to score from that range, but they all count.
And so the referee blows for full time, and it goes down as a victory for the visitors.
Well, it was close, but as we mentioned before the game, their ability to score is second to none. And even though they weren't at their very best today, they still came up with two important goals.
Cameras trained on one man, in imperious form, and the leading marksman in the league. Can he add to his total today on EA TV? Hello everyone and welcome. What we can't complain about today is the weather. Absolutely perfect playing conditions. My name is Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board to provide all the analysis is Stuart Robson. I'm very excited to be able to bring you live action from Major League Soccer coming right up. It's the Columbus Crew, and they face New York City FC.
Thanks, Derek. Well, often we talk about the tactics, the individual players that are missing, but so often it's the mentality of the players that is key to winning any football game. Which of these teams has the right attitude today is the big question.
Options in the middle. And successfully cut out. So for the Columbus Crew, it certainly was a good performance and result in the last match against FC Cincinnati. What do you expect to see this time, Stuart?
Well, that was a really good result. To go away and win required a top-quality... performance. Today I'm expecting a similar outcome because they have that little bit of extra quality. It will be tight though.
It's been well nigh impossible to escape all the news stories surrounding him ahead of the game. The rumours have been confirmed. He has elected to end his illustrious career at the end of this campaign. A massive loss for the club, Stuart.
Well, it's a great shame because he's been a joy to watch over the years. But he's certainly going out at the top, which I think is a really good decision, Derek.
Oh, you don't want to lose the ball in that position. Well, a top-notch piece of defensive judgment. On the offensive. Might jump in front. Oh, incredible save, and he snuffed out any sign of danger. Acevedo. Parks. Tavares. Yoyaboa. On and on he goes. Straight offside, but only just. Thiago Martins. Passing it around, looking for the goal that would put them ahead. Into the advanced position. Could be threatening. And he takes it on. Got to it easily, the keeper. Eccentric goalkeeping. That's how to blunt the edge of the opposing attack. Moving forward effectively. Can they forge ahead? They do! And you've got to say they're good value for the lead.
Well, just watch this again. It's a really good goal, but it's no surprise, is it? They've been in complete control here.
So the match has restarted, 1-0 here. Making excellent progress with the ball at his feet. But quick thinking defensively. Boa. And giving it away. Thiago Martins. Moreno. And do they mean business on this occasion? Well, they'll be a bit annoyed to have lost the ball. And room now out on the flank. But nothing comes of it. Could be a chance to break here. Has eyes for goal! Well, actually pretty easy for the goalkeeper in the end.
Of course, stats don't always tell the story, but on this occasion, they certainly do, because they haven't been good enough in the top third of the pitch. And I'm not sure we're going to see anything change here.
Well, they've lost the ball. Thiago Martins. Good movement. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Now a decent position. And danger still. And able to get a body in the way.
Well, that save has kept them in this game. They now need to create one or two chances of their own.
Showing patience, looking for the equaliser. Determined defending. How about the cross? Well, in terms of added time, a minimum of 1 minute. Pressing as a team. And a fine tackle. And there it is, the half-time whistle. The two teams have switched around and are ready now for the second half. Thiago Martins. Well, it was a foul, but you can't really tackle like that and expect to get away with it. Booking to come, you would think. Well, he's had his name taken by the referee.
Well, he knew he was going to get booked. It's a poor tackle, really.
Well, the only way to say it is he got it all horribly wrong, Stuart.
Well, he has to make the keeper work harder than that. That's a tame finish.
Knight. A good and fair challenge. And the news confirmed before the game, Manchester City have finally got their man, Stuart.
Well, I think he'll fit in well to their style of play. He's a skillful player, but the move will just bring out the best of him. It's a good signing for both him and the club.
Well, they've won the ball back quickly. He must finish! And he's outdone himself. Wonderful save there. Knight. Shota. Can they do something positive? On the counter-attack. Well, he's been the standout for his side so far, don't you think, Stuart?
Well, Derek, he took his goal well and was a constant threat throughout that first half. I thought he showed a lot of skill to get out of tight situations, and he had a real impact on the play.
They've decided that the time is right to make a triple substitution. Excellent ball over the top. Still could put it away. Keeper did his job to begin with. Well, what an opportunity, but really good defending, you've got to say. Couldn't keep the ball. Can they create something from here?
Please report to guest relations for an
It's with Araujo. Every pass hitting its target. Well, they were very patient, but they no longer have the ball. And good use of advantage. The referee allowing play to continue. Thiago Martins. Plenty of live football coming your way right here on EA TV.
And what a game that will be. Two good teams in a great stadium. I'm really looking forward to that one.
Chance to cross. Well, they couldn't keep possession. Shota. Regained possession. A quarter of an hour remaining here. Great block. Being pressed hard. Well, it's almost over, but not quite. The fans still with a bit of nail-biting to do, Stuart.
Well, it's going to be a nervy end to this game, but if they do hold on, I think they've deserved their win. They've played really well, and they've played some good attacking football. And in general, they've controlled the game.
Racing forward, trying to catch them out. Well, a quick reminder, there's another MLS game for you to look forward to on EA TV. It's New York City FC versus Orlando City. Spot on with that tackle. And the emphasis is on creativity. This could be it. And it is. He's done it. Surely a case of game over.
Well, here it is again, and credit to the goal scorer, but you have to ask questions of the keeper. He's got to have that near post covered for me. No wonder he's frustrated with himself.
Well, a second goal for them here. And we've entered the final 5 minutes. Acevedo. Tavares with it. And showing fine vision. Well, at this late stage, you've got to be opportunistic.
Well, there's no way back now, I don't think. He had to finish that one.
Good officiating, waiting for the play to stop and now going back to caution him. It's with Araujo. The referee knew that was foul play, but advantage it is. And a decent delivery, and able to get a body in the way. Oh, how on earth has he missed that? What a glorious opportunity.
Well, the flag's gone up and he was offside, but he didn't know that when he took his shot.
And there it is, the final whistle. The home fans are going to be happy with this result.
Well, Derek, they were better than their opponents in all aspects of the game. They defended well enough, they dominated midfield, and they created chances as well. It was a great performance.
Well, there's a good reason why we're highlighting him. Really dominant in attack in this game, Stuart.
Yeah, he'll be happy coming off the pitch. He worked hard, he was always involved in the game, and he scored a very good goal. That was an impressive performance today.